You ready? My name's Dave Bell.
I'm Terry Tomczak and Rex Tomczak.
Dan Schuler.
Brandon Phillips.
Hey, my name's Bill Eney. I'm third generation farmer. We farm north of Cut Bank, Montana. It's my son Todd. We raise
Winter wheat, peas, and malt barley.
Seed, wheat, and barley, and doing some peas.
We're pretty much strictly wheat.
We can't grow lentils up here because we have rocks that are taller than the lentils.
Well, I farm right here east of Great Falls, Montana.
We've been at this location here in Dutton. My son would be the 5th generation to grow up in this yard.
We're in Conrad, Montana. There's 3 generations on the farm right now, Grandpa and Dad and I.
We farm in North Toole County. Our grandpa homesteaded here in 1910. Dad bought the farm from him.
They all say the same thing. By the year, I think they throw out 2050. The world's going to be upside down in production versus population. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but the price today sure doesn't reflect that.
The biggest challenge I face right now is operating cost to what I'm getting out of it and marketing.
inputs are high and commodity prices are low.
The biggest challenge probably is keeping everything together. You know, there's so much technology and stuff now in the world that you have all these pieces of paper lying around, and what do you do with all those pieces of paper? So I think the biggest thing is seeing how you're doing and seeing if you're improving and how to make all your information work for you.
Oh yeah, information as far as where we sprayed what chemical in the past. Keeping track of the yields is always a challenge. Nobody likes doing book work, at least around here, so the more automated we can get in that aspect is always a plus.
We're probably on our 5th or 6th different softwares from different companies, and
it's all time consuming to try and keep track of, and so we never did really keep track of it. A lot of pretty pictures and we'd look at it at the end of the year, but that's all it was, is pretty pictures. And
I've always had the question of putting data together. Well, to get that all into paper format on their home computer is a bugger. And then when Neil came along and I talked to him for about 2 minutes, he said, yeah, we have people doing that for you. That's all it took for me. You know, and so that's the key.
The more I got exposed to it and looked at the website and heard some other farmers talk about it, I really gained the understanding that the data that we're collecting, it's important. And prior to being with FBN, we didn't do anything with our data.
I've done variable rate fertilizing, yield maps, the whole 9 yards. That's the main reason I signed up with the FBN, was just to tie all that together with the cost analysis and maybe have everything on a touch of your phone or an app, or right at home and print it out, and your accountant can see it and you know exactly what you got going all the time, and field boundaries and maps and just everything together in one.
The data collection has been awesome. We have our My John Deere linked up, and so anytime that data goes into the My John Deere, it's automatically linked right into our FBN account, and it's pretty seamless.
All your information's right there. You just send it in and they clean it for you and put it in a user-friendly format, and it's really nice to just get on a website and have it all right there. Downloading the data is easy. You just make a zip file and away it goes, and it's pretty user-friendly, I think.
I was kind of surprised when I heard it was, only $500 a year.
Yeah, I can't even compare the cost of FBN to anything that's out there, for software packages and updates and everything you need to do year to year to keep up with other brands of stuff like that. I think it's great.
For the price, that's a pretty dang good deal, I think. It's not expensive at all.
$500 a year with the prices we're paying for our input costs, it's like pennies in our pocket is all it is.
we like the idea of coming together. Just, we're trying to cut costs and network as much as we can.
It's a new thing in our area, and the more it grows, the more acres they have around us and stuff, the more value there will be in the information for us to use. We had 7 or 8 years of information, maybe it was 10 years, on our computer, just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along so we could input it in there and hopefully use it.
We've had good service. Anytime I've had a question, Neil, he responds, text message, calls me back.
You text Neil and he gets right back to you.
the phone calls anytime, you know, if it's 7, 8 o'clock at night, you know, he's there and answers the phone, so, and he'll answer any questions I've had so far.
And you send an email or call the hotline and somebody answers right away, and everybody speaks English, and you can get your problem solved.
So we're excited about what's to come.
My own destiny kind of going on, which I hope I can help control with Mother Nature, you know, have a little bit of say there. It's hard to do all the time, but
This is central Montana, you know, doesn't get any better than that.